Hello, people of Earth. My name is Yulo, and this is Al next to me. And we're going to talk about what's going on in Nature's Cloud. Okay, so this is our first episode. This has been a long time and planning and gathering all of our monies and such just to get this started for y'all. It's very cool. We don't really hear about a lot of stuff going on in our part of the town, y'all. Well, we got a lot of things to talk about, whether it be cannabis related or just, just things going on in general. Just there's a lot to talk about, I guess. And we just want to kind of voice that.
Yes, we do. We're here ready to hang out and chill with y'all as we talk about all these things that pertaining to like Delta 8 and other kind of cannabis products, in regards to like edibles and syrups, even. A lot of things that get into that. Pass it off to Julo over here, who's my man, knows what we got going on.
So we're starting off this episode right. So we, for those that are in states that don't really like the legal stuff out there in California, we got ourselves. This is just by Delta Ease. That's the EAZE Delta Ease. This is a 1G THCO pre-roll. So I already know what everyone's gonna start saying in the comments. THCO. What the hell is that about? What is it? Why is it suddenly now banned? How did I get it? Well, it turns out there's a lot of black market things going on. I wouldn't say this company's a black market company, because I get a lot of dab and different Delta 8 products from there. This is actually one of the first THCO pre-rolls we get from them at one of our local shops we go to just to pick it up. So it's actually like really nice to smoke out. I think it's like really uplifting, but like it kicks your ass afterwards. Like it's really puts you to bed kind of thing. The after effects. But this is runts. Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely something to be aware about what you're consuming and what you're putting in your body. But we're gonna try it out for ourselves. You know what I mean? We're not gonna let you do that. But we'll let you know our experience here, and we'll just keep moving along with, I guess, different things that we try out here and there. We got a few things that we're gonna be trying out today, on and off, but it's just stuff we normally smoke, I guess, or pick up and find. I'm sure we'll talk about it whenever it comes up. But yeah, we're just here to chill and hang out.
Yeah, what I like about this is, I like the idea that we decided to just try this out, name ourselves Nature's Cloud, because that's what it be. We over here smoking that good. Even if it's Delta 8, it still smells like that good flower, you know what I mean?
THCO.
And I love that. Sorry, THCO. Um, I compare it to Delta 8. THCO is definitely stronger. Um, this joint in general, it's pretty good. Like how they packed it, they got it in that raw. What do they call them?
Cones.
Yeah, raw cone. The filter and everything. I think it was on sale. Buy one, get two free. Can't beat that deal around here in our state.
It's just illegal hemp. You know what's funny on this packaging? It says it here. It's actually FDA like approved,
Dude, that is not
and
true.
then it's pretty false. But we're still out here smoking this. It's, you know what? Do what you will when you see these products show up just in a random place. I'd say just to give it a try, but also know that not everything affects everyone the same. Like Al over here in the morning, it doesn't really get a good of a high, but when, let's say, like I take some dabs in the morning, dude, that rocks my world. It's like sipping a drink of coffee. But if Al drinks it, if Al smokes and a good fat dab in the morning, she's gonna be like lagging and stumbling and wanting to sit on the couch and just chill. I feel.
No, I think that's where you're wrong, Julo. Dabs, they get me energized. Depends what dab we're smoking, And in our dabs, for reference, we're referring to these Delta 8 concentrates. We got some range of from diamonds to just regular sauce.
Some crumble.
It's a jack of all trades in regards to our cannabis endeavors, our legal ones.
Yeah, we definitely enjoy ourselves with that. It's definitely become a part of our lives here in the past few years. And I never thought it would be. At first, when I first tried cannabis, it was like, whoa, I don't want to do that. What if it changes everything the way that I feel? You know what? They're not wrong when you say that. It's just that it depends how you use things and how you foresee them, and there's definitely a good and a bad. I guess like if you're abusing, then you're abusing, or if you're just coming out of work and you just had someone yelling you over the phone, or like, you're not gonna fix my bill, that's your fault. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like I just, instead of drinking like some whiskey that's gonna kill my liver in the down run, which is not bad, I do have some, but I'd prefer to smoke on something that's just gonna be chill and and just give me real relaxed and something close to the real deal. You know what I mean? And of course, I know what we have isn't, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I think we're moving across. And then, it's a kind of just makes me feel relaxed at the end of the day. It's like, oh yeah, like I could deal with all this bullshit during the day, and it's like, you know what? I don't care, because I got some weed waiting for me at home, or I've got some Delta 8 waiting for me. And I'm gonna pop this gummy and and I'm just gonna be fine, and I'm just gonna chill.
I think what my pal here, Julo's got going on, he's got that right train of thought. It makes me think about that, the stigma there is on these new products. I think a lot of the people, at least from where we're at, kind of look down on Delta 8 or, these illegal new products that are available. Instead of giving it the benefit of the doubt, they just kind of look at it and they're like, nah, that's fake weed, that's synthetic. That's not worth it. You're wasting your money. I can get something better off the street. As if it is better. Like, come on, the chemicals you're getting over there in the store, hell, at least they tell you the chemicals. The shit you're getting in the street, you don't even know if the person who gave it to you washed their damn hands. It's all like, yeah, you're choosing your poison. That's about it. I can appreciate both of them. Who doesn't like good flower? That good dro, that shit hits. But when that's not available, or when you're just trying to lay low or trying to chill and not overdo it, because weed can be overwhelming for some. An alternative is good, like Delta 8 and the Delta 8. There's some Delta 8 disposables out there are fire, get you on your butt. For example, I think about like the Herb brand. I'll just touch on that. Those really hit. They're infinity carts, man. We have never gone through our carts. They always last us like months.
If y'all ever come across a Delta 9 Infinity, what are those? Those aren't cakes, right? What are those?
What Delta 9 Infinity?
what are those called? Oh, Herb. Yeah, I forgot the company. I'm sorry. This thing's already hitting me. The Herb Delta 9 Infinity cards. Those are the ones you're gonna want to look for. Um, the Delta 8 ones are good. But of course, Delta 9 being as combusted becomes, that's your standard marijuana. Something out there you just kind of find out there in the wild. It's pretty nice because then you get the real full effect compared to Delta 8, where a lot of people call Delta 8 like diet weed. Like I was saying over here, like they just kind of trash on it because it's not as strong. Well, have you ever thought about what if I don't want to be blasted right now? What if I just want to chill and I don't want to be feeling the noises. I want to.
When the freak do you feel the noise?
After you come up to a hot, you ever taking a dab off of a hot nail or a hot like banger and just, and then you're just like you
Spitting
hear
in magma.
you hear the buzz in your head and you're just like and
Like you're a microwave or what goes brr.
basically, and then you're just like, oh shit, I have to sit down, breathe, and drink a lot of water right now, and then you're coughing up a storm too. Like, bro, I ain't trying to fucking stick out my lungs and stuff. Yeah, I get it. It's cool in a sense that I guess that someone can do that much, but for me, it's just like, I just want to sit down, enjoy myself, be next to your owl, and just keep smoking and play some video games or something, and I don't know, put on some show just to get us moving and get that funky, relaxing aura going on between us and energy, just hanging out, something smooth, not something real chaotic and something that's full of bad energy for no reason, or just what I'm talking about. You know those kind of people. I'm sure one of you out there is gonna be in the comments like, oh yeah, I've had a friend like that, or yeah, I used to hang out with people like that. Because I mean, there's more than I can count in my hands. So in both my hands, probably me in both Al's hands. So, but you definitely don't want to run into stoners that are just not that great. I feel like there's a lot of them out there that will make you do things because it's cool, or because everyone's doing it and like you got to do it too. I'm just not that kind of person.
Not a gatekeeper. You're trying to say. Been trying to say.
I guess also that, but I'm not really saying that. I'm just saying like I'm gonna respect someone if they look like they can't handle another dab, but I'm gonna offer it to them, and if they say no, they're like, okay, cool. But it's like when they pass it to you, like and they start making funny. Oh, you're too pussy. Like you can't take another hit, or like.
Well, you take it personally. You think they mean it? They think like if you don't do it, it's good. They're gonna never be your friend or what?
No, it's not that.
I don't think anyone says that seriously.
You know what? I've come across people who have been like that.
Dude,
and
it's
interesting. And it's mostly younger people. I feel. I've definitely aged a lot since I think it's started.
Like competing. It's the idea of competing, bro. Like, it's not even about like, oh, like you can't take a dab. It's like, bro, just try it, bro. Just fucking do it. Just why don't you push yourself to the limit? Take a risk instead of playing on the sidelines, I guess
that's how they see it, right? And I don't really see it as us being on the sidelines. It's more of like,
well, yeah, if they know their limit, they know their limit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's all up to them.
There's two different vibes. Some people can get behind being how is it called? What's that thing when someone encourages you? What is it? Enabling, I guess.
Yeah.
I think if some people enjoy it,
peer pressure and enabling. I think that like, I don't know if I guess it's peer pressure.
I feel like if you just like, yeah, peer pressure is a thing. For sure, but at some point, if you're just doing what other people are telling you to do, don't you got a problem? Why can't you just differentiate and just say like no and just let them be uncomfortable? Don't listen to the peer pressure. It's gonna be there. People will do that, and unintentionally and intentionally. I've even been someone that peer pressures by accident just because I'm like, man, I'm having a good time. I want you to have a good time. Why don't you do more? Because I have a good time when I do more. But hell, I'm high as out of my fucking mind. And, I'm not thinking, oh man, this person's at their limit because I'm high on my fucking mind. So I feel like you have to think about it that way. You can't just assume, oh yeah, this person had bad intentions. Of course it sucks when they do that. When I catch myself, I'm like, damn, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Just wanted you to have a good time. And, for other people, I guess some people just run with it and think they just want to have a bad time.
I can definitely agree with that. But I feel like there's a lot more individuals in the cannabis community that will be more of a peer pressure kind of relating matter or kind of person. Dude, I'm kind of high right now.
Understand on.
And I just don't like that. Like, if I'm chill on a couch and like there's a blunt being passed around, like I'm gonna pass that shit. I like, wait till the third round. Now I'll take another hit.
What?
Like if we're in a sesh circle, like, and you take a hit of a blunt and you pass it, and the other person next to you is like, okay, cool.
Or like if they say they don't want it.
No. I'm saying like if they accept it, like I pass. Like let's say I'm.
Well, like we're doing right now, right?
Like I'm just passing you a joint, right?
Okay.
Let's say you don't want to hit that anymore.
Did you ever plug that in?
And you pass it. Yeah, we got an air purifier in here, guys, because we definitely do not want. Oh my.
What's wrong? Is there a bug in here?
God.
The fire alarm. God fucking damn it! Turn this off.
Okay, guys. So we got a fire alarm right here, so we're gonna put that up for a little quick minute, and we're gonna figure out. So I'm just gonna chat a lot while Al here was gonna possibly try to maybe turn on our air purifier a little bit higher, so you might hear that a little bit here in the background. You might be already hearing it already, but yeah, it's just to kind of clear out the smoke in this room where we're recording at.
It's on 2. It's not on 3. It was on 1.
But going back to what we're talking about here, about peer pressure and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like that out there. If you don't want it, just keep moving forward. It's okay to say no. If you just want to chill and vibe and relax and kick back and you just want to sip it and not get wasted kind of thing. Accept that.
Don't green out.
Find your people. There's people out there. We're like that.
Wait, man. When you said that, keep moving forward. It made me think about that song. Forgot who it's by.
What song's that?
It goes, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. You know what song that is?
I'm not really sure what song that is. Who's it by?
I think it's Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar is such a good artist. He talks about a lot of real shit. You look up those lyrics, really listen to him. Go park in the hood somewhere, and then read the lyrics, and and just feel a taste of energy. Like I feel like.
Guys, I'll make you feel the taste right now.
I feel like he's very in tune with himself and understands where, like the background he's coming from and stuff like that. And I feel like that influences a lot of his music because he's just trying to be a better person. We all are, you know what I mean? But we all experience different things.
Okay, so bringing up that, I guess I'm thinking about, I like this podcast. I mainly to talk about all these different cannabis products we're into every now and then. But also we're here to have fun. We're here to relax, just enjoy ourselves. And, I hope you guys sesh with us because why not? We're homies in my book. Just trying to have a good time. So we'll be over here joking around, razzing each other. Trying to find that song because I don't know what song it is. And I'm thinking about when Julo said how we should go and to the hood and listen to a freaking Kendrick Lamar song. I'm not sure why. I've listened to some of them, and I mean, at one time I played one technically in the hood, like probably for sure in the hood, and I honestly thought they'd like it, but you know what? I never found out. So I like Ice Cube there, and I don't know what other people they like.
It's just like oldie,
Big
like
Biggie, right?
oldie stuff, like
Easy.
it's definitely like classic, like it's the part of the greatest hits.
Still OG
Like
hood music. That's what it is.
like I used to listen to Ice Cube in the back of a lowrider, popping up its front wheels, the hydraulics, and like Ice Cube like rapping it.
You were Ice Cube. You became Ice
And
Cube.
you know, it's more past the sex, drugs, money kind of things. But we are good now, by the way.
Pass me the lighter. Gotta light it up. Light it up.
So what I was saying, I'm sorry, like I feel like I'm beating around the bush. Yeah, definitely. Kendrick Lamar just kind of it really touches me because I grew up in the hood, and, you know, definitely influenced by a lot of drugs because you know we're in an area that's where that just happens, illegal ones, right? And sadly,
And not the ones we're used to.
I got separated from that at a really, really young age, because you know, family and things like that, and you know, things didn't work out in that kind of manner. But you know, we're all moving forward, and you know, kind of growing up with the worries and different emotions you feel when you're living in that area because of the people you're influenced by is very heart changing in a sense, because it puts you in a different perspective. It's basically what I'm trying to say. I'm not telling you to go to the hood and listen to Kendrick Lamar, but maybe in your head, like close your eyes.
No, what we are telling you is that when you pass through anywhere, especially like if you have a big car and like loud ass sound systems, definitely play that song that goes
I woke up in
my
new
new
Bugatti.
There you go. He got it. I don't know how he knew that, but he knew it. You got me, man. I wanted to sing it. I woke up in a new Bugatti. You know, but it's even better when you have a big bass system, like bumping, and just drive around like that, man. Because that's some interesting stuff. I was like, it'd be so funny. A lot of people over here, like where we live at, in the living room, we hang out. A lot of cars pass through there because we live by by
a road.
Yeah, a very populated road, and cars pass through there all the time. There's always cars and passing through there, blasting their music, and it's on that level. It's like you might as well play the Bugatti one. Let me laugh a little bit. Live, laugh, love. That pre-roll is definitely doing its job.
Dude, we gotta thank these guys at Delta Ease. Hopefully, don't maybe sponsor us, please. They're really cool. If you come across their dabs, man, those are so good. The place we get them from, I think we buy one get 3 free. Dude, they can't find a deal like that for any kind of like, dude. For me that's unthinkable. Like I sometimes I'm paying like $25, you know, a gram, and it's, you know, Delta 8. And I'm sure some of you out there are gonna be like, what the hell is this guy smoking? Like, bro, I'm smoking what's legal.
Look, I want to say something. Look, if you're on the fence about Delta 8, take this as your sign to freaking go and get it. Find some product, but please get your hands on something that is not a black market Delta 8 brand. That's where you're shooting yourself in the foot. For sure, gotta recommend to you that herb brand for your disposables, heck, even cake.
Delta 8 Pro is something to be slept on. Oh yeah,
Delta 8 Pro and 3Chi.
Go hard.
3Chi might be pricey, but damn, their quality you can't get anywhere else. It's worth the price.
When we say pricey, it's more of like compared to an average consumer price. You know, it's definitely like I feel like something more top shelf when you pay for just a few bucks more. And it's
quality over quantity.
All much worth it.
Well, last thing I wanted to add was that for me, in regards to Delta E's, what my buddy here, Julo, was saying, those dabs they had, I don't know, I think it was buy one, get two free. You buy one of these dabs, think like $20, Delta 8, and then you're getting 2 G's extra for free. And for me, the freaking, I want to say flavor, or the strain, there you go, the strain of the dab that I like from Delta E's has got to be their King Louis the 8th, and it's 1G, that we got here, but it wakes me up. It's definitely sativa leaning, and 1,000% cannot sleep on this. Literally, don't sleep. Just gives you energy out of nowhere, and you're like, dang, I'm woke now. Let's get shit done, Now, who doesn't want to pick me up every now and then? But don't be scared of it. We've been smoking it for a few years now. Heck, we're okay. I haven't gone to the hospital for any kind of like respiratory issues, God forbid. But we're good. We're good. And we've just been here, and we're just happy, glad that we're able to share this part of ourselves, because I truly do not have anybody else to speak to about this. So I know our people are out there, and I'm sure, you guys know we're out here. And I wanted to read something. I don't know if Julo has anything else on his mind before I go in. It was going to be something about that.
I just wanted to just kind of talk about if you go on Google, if you're looking for this product we're looking about, we get it from this place called Headhunter Smoke Shop. Check it out online. They've got a lot of cool stuff. I'll probably mention them a few times just because we go to actually one of their local shops, and they got the best of best. I just got a G pen higher. Yo, those are fire dabs after that. The banger sessions before then, dude, are just so sad. If you don't got something to take the temperature with, try to go get something, man. You don't want to be smoking something at 1,000 degrees or 1,000 Fahrenheit. Like, come on. You're at that point.
Send yourself to the hospital, dog.
You're smoking ash, dog. Don't do that to yourself.
It's gonna hurt.
It's just not good. Make sure to do your research, and just make sure to buy your the products that you find that fit you and to your liking. I'm saying that not everything is gonna please you. Definitely, if you're going into this, you definitely just want to take someone's advice for it, but then create your own personal judgment on what's the best thing for you. Just make it personalized.
I wanted to talk about this thing I found interesting, just some interesting information. First time reading it, and we guys we're gonna read it together. But this is from the FDA, the government website, and we were saying that was kind of funny that Delta E's, or the packaging that we had, said that they were FDA approved. I mean, who knows? I don't think so. I mean, we're going to find out right now. Let me just read this to y'all. So interesting. Goes, 5 things to know about Delta 8 tetrahydrocannabinol, Delta 8 THC. THC, there you go. Goes on to say, Delta 8 THC is a psychoactive substance found in the cannabis sativa plant, of which marijuana and hemp are 2 varieties. Delta 8 THC is one of over 100 cannabinoids produced naturally by the cannabis plant, but is not found in significant amounts in the cannabis plant. As a result, concentrated amounts of Delta 8 THC are typically manufactured from hemp-derived CBD. It is important for consumers, you guys, us, to be aware that Delta 8 THC products have not been evaluated or approved by the FDA for safe use in any context. So that means for a fact the packaging that we have for the Delta 8 pre-roll has not been FDA approved, because the FDA hasn't approved any Delta 8 products. And I'm just seeing this article that just came out, I think like 2 weeks ago, from the FDA. Probably sooner. I could definitely be wrong. I'm not checking it right now because I don't live in my spot. But now they're saying their 2 cents about, their opinion about Delta 8. So I just wanted to find that out. Goes on to say, they may be marketed in ways that put the public health at risk and should be especially be kept out of reach of children and pets. This is true. Delta 8 should not, kids shouldn't be messing with that. I mean, they shouldn't be messing with any kind of medication, anything that, kids ain't just supposed to have. So, lock it up like you lock your other adult dealings. That's kind of a no-brainer there. Then they go on to list that 5 things you guys should know about Delta 8 THC to keep you and those you care for safe from products that may pose serious health risks. So this is what it goes on to say. Number 1, Delta 8 THC products have not been evaluated or approved by the FDA for safe use and may be marketed in ways that put the public health at risk. The FDA is aware of the growing concerns surrounding Delta 8 THC products currently being sold online and in stores. These products have not been evaluated or approved by the FDA for safe use in any context. Some concerns include variability in product formulations and product labeling, other cannabinoid and terpene content, variable Delta 8 THC concentrations, and additionally, some of these products may be labeled simply as hemp products, which may mislead consumers who associate hemp with non-psychoactive. Furthermore, the FDA is concerned by the proliferation of products that contain Delta 8 THC and are marketed for therapeutic or medical uses, although they have not been approved by the FDA. Selling unapproved products with unsubstantiated therapeutic claims is not only a violation of federal law, but can also put consumers at risk as these products have not been proven to be safe or effective. This deceptive marketing of unproven treatments raises significant public health concerns because patients and other consumers may use them instead of approved therapies to treat serious and even fatal diseases. Now, for me, this is a load of bull, in my opinion, from the FDA. Of course, they haven't approved it. They don't want to. They don't know how it makes them money yet. So that's why they're fear-mongering, because we all know how many states now are legalized. They legalize actual marijuana.
A lot. And even if it's just not marijuana, but they're in the steps to taking it, and they've already got Delta 8 legal. I mean, when we're talking about legal, Delta 8 is only got 0.03% of Delta 9 in it. You got to think about it. If you're smoking the real stuff, that's 100%. You're smoking all the time. And when you're thinking about it, and it's such a minimal amount, you're like, wow, that's like way less than one joint you probably smoke out there in California. And I definitely agree with the people that are saying that this stuff isn't as strong as that, and it's just all about how you consume it and things like that of that nature. But yeah, that the Delta 8 is the up and oncoming, and I feel like definitely there's a lot of peoples and individuals in government and in power that are definitely not wanting this marijuana crusade, I'd say, to keep going. They want to stop it somehow. But they also see the green, and not only is it the plants, but the money. A lot of companies, a lot of states are making a lot of tax dollars off of these companies. So I'm sure within evaluation with the next coming years, we'll probably hear about it more. But until then, they're just going to be like Al said, fear mongering.
And even then with the companies, that includes like more jobs. It's just so good for the economy. It'd be great if they legalized in other states. But I wanted to say that, the FDA is making such a big deal saying, oh, that's not proven, that it doesn't help in any kind of way, when we all know that's not true. A lot of us who do go to the streets, to go and get some actual flower, understand that it's for a reason. It helps us de-stress, or it helps us, be calmer, or relieves our anxiety. It's been proven, and it's been studied so many times for so many years. And over here, especially the Pinnacle, California, knows that there is medicinal uses for this plant, and they do and are used in other forms of therapy. So it's kind of ignorant for the FDA to go and turn around and act like none of those reports or any of those or any of that research had been done to prove to them what they've already known, what we've already known. is that, cannabis is an essential plant. It helps you. It doesn't make you feel worse, and it doesn't hurt you like in the adverse, in my opinion, alcohol. I have nothing against it. I like it. I enjoy it myself. But, I kind of wish it didn't kill my liver every time I drink a little bit or affect my kidneys. At least when I smoke, I know it doesn't do any of that really bad organ damage where my vital organs are affected like that. So, like, that's my stance with that. And honestly, I kind of don't want to read the rest of this because it just seems like they're just, like the next thing is about these concerns they received from 104 people. They're making a big deal. Like, they're like, actually, this is important because 104 people felt this way. And it's like, it just sounds like you don't even want to put the time and effort to actually research this because it's going to prove you wrong. Out of maybe if you did like maybe 10,000 people or 5,000 people, maybe even 3, you'd see there were still less people negatively impacted compared to other substances. And they just don't want to have those numbers for those studies. But for the point of honesty, we will read it, say our opinion, and then try to move on. What do you think? You want to read it?
Nah, I don't want to read it. But we're not saying that the FDA is wrong. They've definitely done miraculous amounts of different studies. It's just some things and some opinions. I mean, it's not hard to read in between the lines for some things. But maybe it is that they really haven't, tested it enough to where, they can get like a good evaluation on the study. But and things like that take time. But I mean, do what you will. I mean, we've got it all available to us right now. And I'm just one of those persons that, people that are, I'm gonna take this right now. Like, who knows? Maybe 10 years from now, we won't have this available, or who knows? Maybe 10 years from now, this is, super legal, and then we got the real stuff out here, Delta 9. We are what is it? I don't know how to put it in words. We are blessed. What is that?
What?
What do you think about I guess people that fight against cannabis cannabis related things, or I guess the culture
people
of it.
That dislike it.
Yeah,
I mean, try to think, man. I gotta get in the head. I feel like people that, I don't know. Do you mean like they have a negative stigma about it, or they just don't like to smoke?
Well, maybe they don't like to smoke, right? But
yeah, but I think you can not like to smoke but appreciate the plant. You know what I mean? Like maybe they just don't feel okay for themselves to smoke. But the people I'm thinking about when you say like stuff like, I think people who have a negative stigma of it, who still have that old, and it's straight up old, that old, kind of backwards thought that everyone and anyone who smokes weed is lazy, doesn't want to work, or just isn't gonna be anything in their life. And those people, I don't like them. I mean, who are you to say that? Just because someone's chose their poison and it's different than your own, to deal with life. Like, that person's still alive. That person's still working towards something.
That's called projecting.
It's interesting. That's all I gotta say. And for the people who like weaponize it even more, who like get Karens about it, like the freaking weed patrol out there, calling in on people who ain't doing nothing, but especially people who are like in their own home and they're just smoking, and maybe that maybe a neighbor or something saw that person like once like smoke outside or something and like smelled it, and they're like, that's weed, I don't like that, hey, that's illegal, it's my duty to go and call the coppers because they gotta save me from the devil lettuce smoker. And it's like, what do you mean, dog? Just let it go. Is it hurting you? Like, let it go. I just can't, man. Those kind of people. It's like, why can't you just mind your business?
Yeah, and that all kind of makes it full circle back to, you know, that I guess negative stigma that comes from people who do drugs and it gets mixed with marijuana because marijuana's been illegal for a long time, right? So it's got that stigma to it. So you probably associate it when you smell something like that with the worst person you've probably ever heard of, and it's not that. We've got regular people out here doing their jobs, doing regular things, got kids, families, and it's we're all just chillaxing, we're all just living, trying to make it through and make it day by day, and that's just what we all do.
That is true. I'm worried that you may not hear me.
No, I think we can hear each other pretty well. Your volume is very good. Well, guys, I think we're gonna wrap this up here. We've definitely been here for a little bit, just kind of puffing, but I think we're gonna go relax and just kind of watch some anime or watch some TV. Like our streaming services.
Decompress.
Y'all see that Max thing come out? Threw me off big time. Had to sign in a lot of things. I'm not a boomer, so I'm not making it like on news or anything. Just
yeah, we're Zoomers.
I'm zooming definitely right now. I'm gonna go zoom some more when I'm watching some TV. But anyways, yeah, keep in touch with us. Follow our socials. We'll be plugging them in slowly as they kind of come out.
Tell us what to talk about more. We care about y'all's opinions. We
Let us know what's going on
in
Texas, Oklahoma, all those Delta states that are real big, that are just dropping like a lot of legal products. We want to eventually try out just about anything and everything, and we'll let you know how we feel, and we'll try it out here, and you'll probably get the headache with us and be like, what the hell are these guys saying? These guys sounded blasted. But anyways, we're just
trying to have a good time with y'all.
Yeah. we'll leave you guys to it, and we'll catch up the next time. Make sure to subscribe and just leave a comment. We'll see y'all.
Night, homies.